Check, check, check. Yo. All right, we live. What's up, y'all? Check, check, homie TV. Welcome back to the Lit House. Whatever you do, keep the light within you shining. Right here, dig. This is homie TV. That stands for Hustlers on a Mission every motherfucking day, nigga. You gonna see it scroll across the screen. I am capital. Whatever you do, make sure you do it capital and create a positive impact today and later. Fuck the motherfucking haters. Get your paper straight like that. All right, the 2 minutes up, nigga. I'm tired of being nice and polite and correct and all that politically correct shit. How the fuck you say that shit? Fuck all of that shit. That shit is motherfucking over, nigga. It's a real nigga reaction for a reason. Remember, real niggas do what they want to do. Bitch niggas do what they can. Hoe ass niggas gonna talk about it. And fuck niggas gonna hate. Regardless. I promise you that. So do your shit to the motherfucking fullest, nigga. I swear to God, boy, they gonna hate you either way. So you might as well do it all the way to the fullest capability, nigga. Alrighty then. And with that being said, I hope all y'all doing good on this hump day, Wednesday. Hope y'all feeling as great as possible, as great as humanly possible. I hope you ain't letting this fuck shit get to you in the world. I'm saying you can't let it get to you in the world. It was a jury full of white people that convicted that boy, so he will be coming home. Don't even worry about it. He coming home. Now, one person of his own. That's crazy. You know what? Whatever. You know what you gotta do? You gotta get out your feelings a lot of times, right? You gotta, you gotta delete your feelings, basically. I was gonna say the other word, but you know, you can do bullshit just to stay in that word. And that's crazy because why? I don't understand it. You can't even say this individual was, you gotta say shit like unalive. You can't say this motherfucker got, you gotta say he was unalive. Unalive. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know that's not even a fucking word. They created that word. But hey, who am I to speak shit, to talk shit about a language that I never was supposed to be speaking in the first place? So, anyways, let's begin. Will is America about to burn? That's a good question. Let's add some more shit to this. Let's add some more shit to this. I edit some shit right. Get to it, man. Gonna make my drink, roll my blunt, get into this real nigga shit. R&R moment, real nigga reaction. Let it go.
Rick Ross is falling off hard. Remember on the PBD podcast when he said this?
Go look at your ratings. Pull up the ratings.
Ross, type in YouTube Rick Ross, Bet David. Let's see how he performed. I don't know actually how he performed, but let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
Type in Bet David and Rick Ross. Watch the cult guy come up first. 1.6 million.
The cult guy, you could.
No, but right there, that's Freeway Rick Ross was what, 6 years ago? Click on that. I think it performed pretty well. It did okay. 1.6 million.
Y'all want to know what's funny? Go look at Rick Ross's numbers when he's talking about Drake, 50 Cent, all of these people.
First of all, bro, how you gonna compare views on a video that's 6 years old to a video that came out 2 weeks ago? It's not comparable. The fuck is the point? It's not even accurate, bro. Pull up some Rick Ross shit that was 6 years ago around that same time. If you gonna pull up some 6-year-old shit, like what the fuck is the point of that?
Go look at Rick Ross's numbers when he's talking about Drake, 50 Cent. Y'all want to know what's funny?
I think it performed pretty well. No, but right there, that's Freeway Rick Ross was what, 6 years ago? Click on that.
The cult guy, you could.
No, but right there, that's Freeway Rick Ross.
Look, Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. 6 years ago.
Ross was what, 6 years ago? Click on that. I think it performed pretty well. It did okay. 1.6 million.
Y'all want to know what?
1.6 million. That's 6 years ago versus 2 weeks, 200,000 views. Bro, that shit ain't even. If you was to do the math, bro, in 6 years, that motherfucker interview that he got is gonna be double what the fuck that is if you do the math, statistically speaking. But this nigga here, like, the fuck, that don't even make no sense. That's not even a valid point. You're not even making a valid point, said. Dude, bro, come on, bro. Bro, I fuck with you to a certain extent, but bro, that ain't that was nothing, bro. You compare a 6-year video. You compare some shit that was done 6 years ago to some shit that dropped 2 weeks ago. Come on, my guy. Come on. Come on, bro. Like, on some real shit. Look at a Drake hit that dropped 6 years ago. And then look at an Iceman hit that dropped 2 weeks ago. Man, the numbers is not gonna do it. What are you talking about? Man, these niggas crazy, bro. I don't know what the fuck logic or what the fuck, bro. In science class, when you doing experiments and shit like this, bro, there's some shit called a hypothesis, which is an educated guess. Nigga, if you do an educated guess on the numbers of what the fuck that interview can be in 6 years compared to the 200,000 that he got off a week, that means he made 100,000 views in a week. If that continues for 3 years, nigga, he makes more than that fucking, it's more views than that fucking interview that was 6 years ago. What? You don't think so? You want to do the math? What is it, 54? 52 weeks in a year. 52 weeks in a year. All right, 52 weeks. Two weeks went by, 200,000. So 10 weeks go by, that's 1 million views. Guess that's not even a fucking 1 year he passed that shit. What the fuck is he talking about? The fuck? Talk about, let's look at Rock. What the fuck? Let's look at somebody else popular, like, that just had an interview recently. Let's look at Jay-Z shit that dropped 2 weeks ago. Since we want to do that shit, Jay-Z just did an interview. Now, this shit should have 1 million views in 2 weeks because it's Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z was on TMZ a day ago. It got 70K views. 1 month ago. 1 month ago. This nigga at 800. You could say 850. Really 800. We're gonna say 800 because it was a month ago. And this ain't even the interview. What that interview at? Exclusive. Jay-Z breaks his silence. We played this 2 months ago. It came out. 2.2 million. That's about accurate. You know what? That's about accurate. Because in a week, that shit gonna have about 500 million views. I mean, in a month, Rick Ross interview will have about close to 500 million. I mean, 500,000. But I'm just saying, bro, like, tell me you don't fuck with the nigga. Just tell me you don't fuck with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just say you don't fuck with Ross, bro. Just say you don't fuck with Rose, man. Call that shit how it's supposed to be called, bro. You feel me? Or just say you don't fuck with a nigga, man. Just say you don't fuck with Rose, man. Just say you don't fuck with Florida niggas, bro. You one of them niggas. Just say that. You ain't got too many time to be hating on Florida niggas, though. I ain't gonna cap to you.
What's funny? Go look at Rick Ross's numbers when he's talking about Drake, 50 Cent, all of these people. All right. No more cigar laugh track. Sorry. Well,
nah, fuck that. I'm gonna let him know too.
Rick Ross, he got caught sitting at the airport, which wouldn't be a problem.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base
I
44.
didn't make my drink like I
Guys,
said I was at.
Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
I can't.
I can't code. That dumb bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And y'all know it was going to be goddamn Uncle Murder who was going to go ahead. If it wasn't 50, it was going to be Uncle Murder who decided, I'm going in.
We ain't hiding like Rick Ross in the airport neither. It's all good. Heading back to New York. Let's go Knicks. Running through the airport. We ain't on the low. We outside. How y'all doing, people?
And it didn't really go the way that it was supposed to go. Now, shout out to Rick Ross for his response because he does what he does best. Deflection.
In the game, and what I want to do is I want to give back.
Yo,
Uncle Murder, you ain't never killed nothing. But what I want to do is give you and all your
hello.
kids a free cleaning.
Yo,
Mario Montoya, number one
say
babies. Kids never experienced this. I'm offering you and your kids
You say yeah?
teeth cleaning. And I'll repair, I take any silver cavities out, and I make sure they get the best work. Now, I know what 50 going through right now. He may not be in the mood for this, Daphne Joy. That man standing there with that chopper, and I'm out. And I know what Sear can be going through, and I want to bring Sear out and get his teeth cleaned. I know him. He know me. Little kid, when I see him around, Uncle Murder, let Dollar General know. 50, let him know. So like I say, man, Mario Montoya, #1 smile in the game, $1 billion smile. I can help get your teeth clean. I can't help you with that dermatology work you need, but this, yeah, big boy. Nah, for real though. I don't know what that's like, but I can only imagine. That nigga had that chopper in that nigga, my baby mama mouth. But I'm gonna let you know, 50, take it like a player. You had a child from a sex worker. She a sex worker. No big deal. Let her come to the car show. You know the car show this Saturday. Let her come to the car show. Bring Sear to the car show. Uncle Murder, you could bring Sear. I promise nothing won't happen to you. I promise. It ain't number peace at the promised land. But bring little man, and it's all good. He can get his teeth clean too. He said, what I'm doing for you, I don't know if you would do for mine, but send your son, Sire, send him to the car show. I'm gonna make sure he get to see all 100 plus of my cars. He ain't gotta pay, he ain't gotta spend. I invited Daphne. I'm letting you know, ain't nothing behind your back. I invited her. If she can't make it, still send Sire. You know what he going through, you know what I'm saying? I know what you going through, Curtis. I can only imagine. I saw you in that blue suit the other day too with them shoes on, boy. Stacey Adams turning over in their motherfucking grave, nigga. We don't call him 50 Cent. We call him Dollar General. Yeah. Dollar General. Nigga on the road looking for that Daphne Joy.
Still running hard out that bitch.
But y'all already know Ceddy Nash got to pull a rabbit out the hat. And Lodi. This is the reason why I say it's falling off over there. Because Iceman is here. Even though it's hot as hell in Texas, it ain't where Rick Ross is. It's cold as hell. Rick Ross pushes back.
Wing Express.
Yeah, on Bears by
Release date for Set in Stone, posted about an hour ago. The album was supposed to drop this Friday.
I've been
There's
over
one
that
rapper
way
who's
so
been
long.
rather consistent throughout their career. It's Rouse. Whether you like him or not, you know that he's about to give you some luxurious bars over excellent production. Cannot lie on that. He is 100% correct on that, or she, whomever in which wrote this article. However, it's been a minute since we got a new solo album for him. He and Meek Mill joined forces in 2023, Too Good to Be True, which was met with mixed reviews, despite a pretty stacked track list that included features from Future, Vori, Fabulous, and even Shaquille O'Neal, among many others. Ross' last solo album came in 2021. With the release of Richer Than I Ever Been. However, he's been ready for this release of his follow-up Set in Stone, while the announcement initially arrived after his verses with French Montana with a release set for June 12th. It appears that he has quickly pushed the release date back by 8-bit. Fans noticed that the pre-save link on Apple Music now shows that the album will be due next month on July 17th. Now, Nash, you have given a lot of rappers ways to keep their career on the up and up, how to avoid certain situations, what they should be doing next. Give us what the Rick Ross game plan should be. It's simple. Don't react to none of that stuff. Make them react to what you're currently doing. See, one thing for certain, two things for sure. It's a damn plane, bro. Nobody really give a shit. It's when you say these things. Imagine somebody saying they're a world-class bodybuilder, and we see them in the gym struggling to lift a goddamn 20-pound dumbbell. You don't think that's going to basically mess everything up for their image? So Nash, what would that person do? What would you give their advice? Lift out 10-pound dumbbells, 5-pound dumbbells, and then come with lifting something heavy. Rick Ross should have trolled a whole complete different way. He should have been pushing that little model freaking airplane that he has and made people laugh. Because in the end, we all just want to be entertained or educated. One of the two, if you can combine the both of them, then perfectly fine. But the issue with it is he couldn't clear nothing up. See, there are times where people want to just hit people with facts, or you want to hit them with cognitive shit, make them think about it like, nah, this can't be true. If somebody said, you know what, man, I seen you goddamn walking down the street. You don't got a car. You buy a car, you get in the car and all this shit and everything. It's not good enough. So the best thing you should do is go through the presentation. Say, you know what, y'all goddamn right. Let me go ahead and buy a car. What was I thinking? And people will laugh with you.
Do you know the story of Robin Hood?
Please. No. They're all lies. No!
Name's not a hero. I am monsters. I am the outlaw. Robin Hood.
Grimy outdoor messes? 30 Seconds Outdoor Cleaner tackles tough messes like these in seconds. Just spray it on.
With Rick Ross, you look desperate, pathetic, and tired. You look like somebody who knows that the end is here and you don't want to accept your fate. Nothing wrong with the deflection aspect of it. More people should do it, myself included. But when you come off as intellectually savvy, your accolades don't match. There's not a bunch of albums that we can say that are better than freaking Get Rich or Die Trying. It's top 5 all time. The numbers say that. It captured the moment of the time. Port of Miami's a dope-ass goddamn album. Hell, even Port of Miami 2 is pretty good. But Ross, you are finished. You should have went head-to-head with Drake. You should have never pushed your album back. You should have rolled the Iceman freaking wave and did it that way. But your pride is getting the best of you. You pushed it back a month. Now you pushed it back down to my birthday, goddammit. Now I gotta listen to your shit. I hope it's good. I'll be honest. I like Rick Ross music, and I don't have any malice towards him. But that shit right there, sort of expected. Get back to smarter trolling. Get back to better moves. If your music was that good, why wouldn't it stand the test of time? We don't all see dunk contests and all this shit. We understand that the old school days of putting your hand over your head and dunking. Thank God I put some freaking lotion on this time, bro. I just realized I put lotion on, goddammit. I mean, this damn thing assy as hell. But that's like the old school days of people dunking like this, to going to the windmill, to through the legs, to spinning around, jumping, all this shit, bro. You just got to get with the times. I just think it passed you up. Let me know your thoughts on this one, man. Are y'all seeing the writing on the wall, or are y'all holding on to these strings that Rick Ross is putting out there? Because Rick Ross said that 50 Cent stayed in a freaking 2-bedroom apartment. Duh. Well, Rick Ross, you said you got more money than him. I want to know if you was sitting in that middle seat in the freaking back of the plane now. But click right here for that Karmelo Anthony video. I go through the whole entire day. I probably should have cut part of that video out because y'all came in here already knowing shit. But click right here for that video, or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one.
For real. Hey, I know you ain't getting cheese, you ain't with us, boy. I know you niggas heard about this wavy gang, Russ boy. Pull up dumb in the front. And them big toys made it off the blue and orange like I play for Illinois. Get money, don't give a fuck how you get a nigga punch. You can grab a ball and start with it.
Baby, you know I can't wait to see you too. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you in a minute. Jack, what? Hold on right quick. What? You asking her to come over today? Did you set me up with?
I got some shit I'm trying to do just like that for real. Like,
ooh, shoot, let me know. I'll pitch you on something.
I got you, man. I need some help. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to do some shit.
Who? Me and Dre, when we was in high school, we used to do drama back then. And we used to write our own plays. We used to actually act that motherfucker and all that. So we know what we doing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
For sure, we do that shit.
Yeah,
Like, we need to get some people together and shit.
for sure. This one?
Yeah, we go to this shit. It just be shit in the motherfucking middle of the hallway. I ain't want you to trip over that shit.
I've been trying to get on this dang load, boy, finding these loads so I can find some drivers to go get my percentage. Like that too. It's slow. But my job been slow. We number one. We ain't had no run all week. My partner's telling me, so if I find a load, I'm gonna use the truck thing. He was like, dang, I ain't even paid for the dang truck for this week because we ain't had no load. I said,
yeah, that shit.
I'm finna just call, find a job out, activating my Facebook again, and posting. I'm gonna try to keep on that so I can get this squat on that jump. I gotta get up with you because I need to learn some stuff from you. I know you know what you're doing.
For sure, man. Whenever, bro. You can't. I'm on tomorrow too.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A whole bunch of it. That boy be putting that bit down. I don't even be seeing it. What's up, y'all? What's going on? That's the question of the day. That is a motherfucking question of the day. I need some answers. I need some answers. I need some answers. Okay, let's get to this. Here's what he should have done. Cameron on Jadakiss being top 5. Jay-Z's freestyle and Drake's number 1. Jadakiss definitely still top 5 to me. Lyrically. Ain't nobody fucking with Jadakiss. Bitch Biggie wasn't even fucking with Jadakiss. I don't give a fuck with how you feel. I don't give a fuck how you feel, man. Biggie wasn't even fucking with Jadakiss, man. Jadakiss ain't never said no sus ass lines like that, bro.
Say y'all Boosie line. Say y'all Boosie line. Boosie is lying, y'all. Boosie, Torrance is lying.
What Boosie lying about?
Say Boosie is lying. Man, Boosie did not quit the Wild 'N Out show because of me. Come on, Boosie. Boosie did not quit the Wild 'N Out show because of me.
Now we got Charleston White responding to Boosie here.
Wild 'N Out.
I don't have no feeling. I ain't got no feeling. Wake up and no feeling. Boo is lying. Boo is lying. I've been talking about Karmelo Anthony for a whole year. Where y'all been? But no, be lying like a Boosie was not booked to be on Wild 'N Out with me. It was not booked. I turned it down. I said, nope, I'm not doing nothing. Well, I told him, Wild 'N Out numbers can't go down. Why would I go on after Crip Mac? Their numbers going down. So now they want to try to come get me because their numbers going down. I told my agent, nah. Then they offered me $5,000. I said, no. Boosie is lying. He was not booked to be on Wild 'N Out with me, so I don't know why he turned the money down. I turned the money down. They offered me $5,000 to go to New York City, Barclays Arena, to be with Boosie. They offered me $5,000. I said, no, I ain't got that. I can't do that. I said, why would I do that, homie?
First of all, Boosie not lying, bitch. If that's how they were trying to present it, that's how they were trying to present it and shock it. That means they presented it to him the same way as they presented it to you. They presented it the same way. So they presented it to you with Boosie. They presented it to him, you with Charleston. He said, bitch, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck y'all. The fuck? It's the same thing, nigga. They presented that shit to them that way. Just like they presented that shit to you that way.
I gotta show her. So Boosie lying. Oh, that nigga be a hoe. Let me show you what I said my agent. This was days ago. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Put him there. We used to call my agent, see what they are. See what they are. Boosie lying, man. Boosie losing all the money. He done lost the glad money. Nigga turned, they probably offered. Say, hey, how many days ago I said, nah, I ain't doing that because they wasn't paying enough.
And Boosie ain't losing all the money. That man just said he made $1 million in one day. Nigga did a motherfucking Tory Lane special, nigga. Nigga did a Tory Lane special. An event. Nigga did a Tory Lane's event special. Nigga made $1 million in a day. Man, he ain't tripping about that shit. That's why he turned it down.
Shoot, I posted 2-3 days ago. It was way before Boosie even mentioned it.
Yeah, so he just turned down the money for nothing then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a publicity
we didn't turn that shit down.
Yeah, I'm about to say, they ain't out. Yeah, so I'm like, why would he make a video saying I'm not gonna be there? So why would he go get the money? But if you send me a screenshot to me so I can put it on my post right quick. I got my page back too. I even got it back for me.
Because they probably
I was in your live last night.
Okay, yeah. Nah, I just got off. Hey, homie, so I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal. So yeah.
I was just watching a video on that when you called.
Yeah, I'm putting it. They need 150, but I'm putting up 75. But I'm trying to raise $1 million.
Shout out.
Send me the links when you got it.
I will.
Shout out to Charleston, man.
I'm finna set up an interview with with.
Now look, that boy Charleston White dude say a lot of fucked up shit. He says a lot of fucked up shit about individuals. He said a lot of fucked up shit. But the shit that he does like this, shit that he does like this is why niggas like me fuck with him. Cause everybody out here know that was some fucked up shit. But him, he's the only person. He's the only nigga on the internet, on social media, everywhere, not only voicing his upset of the verdict, but also contributing and assisting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's actually putting in the work. Motherfuckers just be out here talking about shit. This nigga actually be doing shit, regardless of what the fuck a nigga say. However you may feel about this nigga, bro. No, regardless of however you may feel about this nigga, bro. Regardless of however you may feel about it. This nigga is here for our kids, bro, for our babies, bro. This nigga do this shit for his people, for real. Even though he talk that shit, he be trolling, all that sellout shit, all that shit. It's moments like this, he can't not be who he really is. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was on the fence about on this nigga for a minute, but no real shit. I was on the fence about this shit for a minute with this nigga, but bro, hey man, salute. Hats off to this nigga. Salute. Everything possible, nigga. Man, if anything I could do to assist with this situation, with that little nigga, with that little brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a part of that shit. I'm trying to help out because, man, that's some fucked up shit. Imagine defending yourself. If you ain't never been jumped or attacked by numerous people, if you ain't never been outnumbered, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that, you'll never understand it, bro. If you're not a nigga that has been to a predominantly white school, have lived in a predominantly white area, you're not gonna understand. You're not gonna get it. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We need the jurors' names for real. All of them racist. All of them. All of them deserve something. All of them deserve karma. All of them deserve for their people, for them to go through the same shit. No bullshit, bro. This the shit that they've been doing to niggas for years, man. They've been doing this shit to niggas for centuries, nigga. They've been doing this shit to niggas for centuries. Fucking centuries, nigga. A century is 100 years. For you dumb motherfuckers that didn't know what a century is. A century is 100 years. A decade, 10 years. Bitch. A dozen is 12. A fortnight, 14 days, 2 weeks. That's just some information for some stupid ass people out here that don't be knowing shit. But a century, bro. The centuries. 4 centuries, nigga. 4 centuries they've been doing this to niggas. 4 centuries. Not 4 centuries. 4 centuries, nigga. Not 4 centuries. 4 centuries. Over 4 centuries they've been doing this shit to niggas. 4 centuries, nigga. I ain't finna go too hard on it.
With the dad and say Cheese TV at a black church with a black pastor who I trust, and this will be the mom and dad first time talking. Let me just say this: black people hurt this family. Black people showed up in the beginning when this kid first committed the crime. It was 2 or 3 weeks had passed before black people found out, because black people didn't care when they thought it was just 2 kids who had committed a murder. They was worried about the rapper and his baby being killed, so they ignored Karmelo and Austin Metcalf. I made a post when it happened, said, hey, a black kid, well, I guess y'all don't care about that. It wasn't about race until black people got involved. White, and I don't say this to defend people, because right now I feel in my heart for people. Right now I can spit on a white baby and not feel bad. I can be serving food to my best customer and I can and they drink and take it to them with a smile and wouldn't feel bad. I could innocently, they can't say, oh, I can do something mean to people right now the way I feel. But I'm not speaking.
They always just show us how they really feel at the end of the day. Like I don't like them reporting on our stuff.
I'm not speaking on how I feel because I feel it and there's nobody else's feeling. So I feel it. But man, black people hurt this kid more than they will ever know because soon as they got the information that this had happened, they showed up playing the race card. When I looked on the first press conference and I seen the family with Dominique Alexander, the Benjamin Crumps, all of them started to talk now. They quit talking when they couldn't get their GoFundMe money at first.
Yep.
Black people gave almost $700,000 to this family and played race. So guess what they did? They froze the money.
They always freeze the money. That's why I don't like them GoFundMes.
They froze the money and they only made it possible for the lawyers to get it. So guess who showed up? Black community activists with their civil rights lawyers on a murder case.
Right.
They had this family needed criminal attorneys. They showed up with civil rights leaders and civil rights lawyers. Why? They playing for the big payday. So the white folk froze the money. Guess what they did? They went and got two boy lawyers to help them get the money. And then the white boy lawyers kept the money. The family never got the money.
Tale as old as time.
The family never got to touch the money.
That's like if you facing a murder charge, you don't go get a fucking random attorney. You get the baddest that deals with capital murder cases, right?
I didn't even tell you. I hired your dad and my road manager last year. Because they
you did. I remember.
Yeah, I did tell you. I was just getting him money, man. So man, I was just getting him money. But he couldn't be on the road with me because they was threatening his family. So he had to go back home and protect his family.
I was like, he ain't gonna know what to do. And he was like, I want to make sure he eats. So we rolled with it. I think he came out to like maybe 1 or 2 dates. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. He couldn't do it because he had to get back home.
Oh.
I knew you were hurt yesterday. I heard it in your voice. And I'd like to think I know you very well. And I've never heard you speechless. So yesterday talking to me, you were speechless. And you just couldn't find the words. So I knew you were hurt.
I've been lying to that kid for a whole year straight, every day. Sitting him. When I saw all jewelry, I called that kid's dad. And I said, you can't make me believe them people gonna be cold. You can't make me believe 12 people's hearts is all cold.
That's what it was for me. When I seen that there wasn't a black person on jury, I knew then what we would already be going through.
I didn't believe those white people would do that. Why? Because I believe God touches white people. I believe God touches white people's hearts. I thought white people had a connection with God, and some school teacher on the jury would know that this kid's past.
Well, that's was your motherfucking problem, nigga. You must have not been listening to Farrakhan. Farrakhan told you motherfuckers the whole time, bitch, they are the devil. Bitch, you feel like the motherfucking God would touch white people's hearts. That's how you feel, right? Listen to Farrakhan.
Not even line up to what
you need to listen to more Farrakhan then, nigga.
People did. They wouldn't let the element of fear come into the trial. Why? They wouldn't let no children talk about how menacing Austin and Hunter was. These two children, they were boys, like Akeem Vaughn at the schools. They was notorious bullies. That's why the kid never stood up to him. They was afraid of him. He stayed sitting down, a sign of submission and a sign of being subservient. He never stood up to the white man. He stayed sitting down in fear. See, them white boys had got suspended a week earlier. That's why the reports say Karmelo got suspended and he wasn't supposed to be under the tent. Karmelo mom produced a picture in trial when Karmelo was up under the same tent with the same students just a week prior. You know why Austin and Metcalf wasn't in the picture? Because they were suspended. They were the ones suspended. So they showed up, they saw a kid that they hadn't seen up under the tent, and they went to bullying. This wasn't about racism.
It was like fresh blood to them.
Man, he's a new black kid, for one. He's quiet, he stand out, and he's with another mixed black kid, a mulatto. They made the mulatto boy change his statement. So man, I'm putting up $75,000, man. Man, white people can't be that cold.
Yes, they can. The fuck you mean they can't be that cold, nigga? You dumb as a bitch. See, I fuck with you, but you dumb as fuck, nigga. You think white people can't be that cold, nigga? You need a refresher on the history of white people. This fuck nigga need a refresher on the history of white people, nigga. The people that fed our kids, the alligators and shit. These motherfuckers you talking about? Nigga, the fuck out of here, man. This nigga can't be for real, bitch. You can't be for real, nigga. Can't be fucking for real, bitch.
That's why I tell you, I know they are. Like, people don't believe, man, the white people in entertainment are the most brutal, dog. And I deal with them every day.
Yeah.
I lunch with them, I see them, and I know they don't give a shit about their own family, their own mom. So I know how brutal they are.
White folks have a history and a track record of covering up the truth. We know that by historical accounts. Yep. But I wouldn't believe, I couldn't believe, homie, that people. I used to have a saying, I used to make a joke when I go outside.
Well, you need to motherfucking start believing it then, nigga. It seems like there's a lot of shit that you can't believe that been happening around this bitch. You better believe it then. I can't believe that this nigga can't believe the shit. That's what I can't believe. I can't believe that you can't believe the shit when you come from where the fuck you come from, nigga. The fuck you can't believe it. The fuck out of here. You can't believe it. You better fucking believe it, bitch, like a Jeezy single.
And it's really cold. I said, it's colder than an all-white jewelry out here. And I heard him say one time, it got to be cold in them. All-white jewelry is heartless. And I said, nigga, heart. I said, this is what I told nigga. I said, it ain't a heart in a man or woman's body that God can't penetrate. And I'm starting to believe what Malcolm X used to preach, that white people are devils. Because devils are.
What the fuck you mean? Now you starting to believe it. Now you're starting to believe it. Now you're starting to believe it. Now it took you this long. It took you this long to start to believe it. You talking about Malcolm X, nigga. Farrakhan was around here saying it after Malcolm X died, nigga. You had time to hear it. You had proof around this bitch showing you. Now you starting to believe it. Now you get it. Now you can see it. Now you can see it. You can see it now, nigga. You can see it now. Now he can see it, right? I can't believe this shit. Now he believe in Malcolm X. Out of all the time, he supposed to be such a real nigga. Now you start believing Malcolm X, nigga.
And I said, nigga, heart. I said, this is what I told you. I said, it ain't a heart in a man or woman's body that God can't penetrate. And I'm starting to believe what Malcolm X used to preach, that white people are devils. Because devils,
they are.
Man, listen,
just think about it, dog.
They got to be, homie. They got to be.
Every place they touch, they've been pillaged.
Man, they got to be devils, homie.
Land on.
Yeah. Well, this is what they seem to lack compassion. What people seem to lack real human compassion. That's why they have so much love for animals. What people have love for animals, they don't have love for humans. They tolerate humans, but they love dogs. What people won't let a black baby kiss it in the mouth, but they'll let a stray dog lick it.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think people don't have a real human connection for them to sit and look at a kid who have no history. What they did was, I put my homeboy is the judge. The DA is my best friend. The victim's dad is my classmate, high school drinking buddy. This was a buddy system.
Yep.
But just think about
a good old buddy system.
So Karmelo Anthony, this is a modern day Emmett Till kind of situation.
Yeah. I bet you their families go back generations, not just these guys.
They all went to the same church. They all went to the same church, including the Karmelo Anthony family. All of them used to go to the same church. This is why I don't go to white churches. This is why I won't never sit under pastor. Because white people only love God when it's convenient out of white guilt. Yep. They vote with his heart. So let me just say this. That black kid from every step of this whole process.
Hold on, bro. So you knew this, or you just now realizing this? Because if you knew this already, nigga, you would already know the shit that Malcolm X was speaking was true. There was some facts to that shit. The shit that Farrakhan speak is some truth to that shit. If you knew that, am I tripping?
Process. People only love God when it's convenient out of white guilt. Yep. They vote with his heart. So let me just say that black kid from every step of this whole process saw faces like they used to do when he got it home. He never saw black faces. And I'm saying, God, but they were in the beginning. This is what they wouldn't let come out in court. Every police officer that was there to arrest that kid, every school teacher that was there, they cried with the Austin family, but they said justice equal tears for Karmelo because they know he's a good kid. I mean, even the police was crying. The police was crying, talking to the daddy, and said, "Man, the police even told the daddy, get him a lawyer because this is the kid you fight for." They know, homie. But people white their allegiance to their color. Black people don't have an allegiance to color. Only people do. That's why color only matters to them, and no other group of people in the world worries about color but a pink-toed gecko. That's why when I get mad at people, I brag about the death I stood over and watched. I got that in my heart. So I don't ever have to go hateful. I got a recollection of what people look like when they die in fear too. And I stood over that man with no remorse, and we laughed at that cracker as he died. Later on that night, I had remorse for him because I never forgot the fear I seen in his eyes. White people don't understand the number of blood spilled. That man seemed like a good man laying there dead. Because that's what I heard as a kid. The only kind of man is a dead man. That's the only kind of good man is a dead man. White and say this, man, America watched a Chinese man and his son chase down a black baby running. And the same kind of jury said not guilty.
Right. Same kind of fucking jury.
They didn't even deliberate that long. Man, listen, the trial went too quick. But let me just say this. I've been telling black people for a whole year about this trial. Black people are just now starting to post about it. That's how they got us. White people have been preparing for it since it happened. They already had the jury set up. They already had the judge set up. They already had it set up. We just now started to talk about it. But I've called every black media outlet and told them. I've been reaching out to every black media outlet and trying to talk about the Karmelo kid. They ignored me. I reached out to every black celebrity, Kanye West, QCP. I reached out to every black celebrity. I reached out to every black celebrity that you can think of. None of them came to their aid. None of them. T.I., Boosie, none of them. But guess what? When I reached out to Vlad TV came to the black folks' aid. But you know what I said? I can't let Vlad have this one. I can't let Vlad have this one. No black no media, big banks, big facts, nobody would give aid to the family of my nigga. I beg these. Man, I got Corey Gamble's number. That's a damn shame, bro. Fucking shame, bro. Listen to the names that he called. T.I. fuck with Charleston. But the situation still big T.I. This what the fuck you was doing motherfucking 7 years ago when you was in the game was this what you was supposed to be about. Somewhere down the line, T.I. just said fuck that shit. When he got that money from that lawsuit. When T.I. got that money from that lawsuit, he like, fuck that shit. I'm rich, man. He ain't doing none of that. Did all that shit he was doing. T.I. said, fuck that shit. So that's why he ain't doing it. But that's disappointing as fuck. These outlets, at least started trying to fuck this young boy even before this time right now. And every outlet that this nigga name ain't even a thing. No black no media, big banks, big facts, nobody. I've been reaching out to every black media outlet and trying to talk about the Karmelo kid. They ignored me. I reached out to every black celebrity, Kanye West, QCP. I reached out to every black celebrity. I reached out to every black celebrity that you can think of. None of them came to their aid. None of them. T.I., Boosie, none of them. But guess what? When I reached out to Vlad TV came to the black folks' aid. But you know what I said? I can't let Vlad have this one. I can't let Vlad have this one. No black no media, big banks, big facts, nobody would give aid to the family of my nigga. I beg these. If anybody should have did, big bank should have did something. I got Kanye West. They all ignored this.
Now this is what's going on, man. They took Charleston White Instagram. He got it back. He say Aiden Ross got it back for him. It's just a sad day in Black America, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section with Charleston White.
That's crazy that a Jew got to get a nigga motherfucking Instagram back because of a nigga saying real shit. I guess I'm gonna have to start doing my shit like that too a little bit, huh? Now I want the Knicks to win, right? But I don't support this bullshit right here. Because now see, this the fucked up shit about this right here.
Fly, don't swaggy, that's how I roll. On another level, on another level, on another level.
So a fan went to the Knicks game. Fan went to the Knicks game wearing a Spurs jersey and got dealt with outside the Madison Square Garden. Now, if niggas was this adamant about the judicial system and justice, them jurors would have never made it out that motherfucking courtroom. In either case.
Were taken into custody. And take a look at this dramatic video because this is exactly why. I mean, you can see fans climbing on top of cars and even scaffolding last night. Items were thrown, a sign knocked down. There was even fighting and confrontations with NYPD officers. Now, in total last night, like I said, 21 people were taken into custody. 8 were arrested and charged, and 13 were released with criminal court summonses. 2 people were charged with on a police officer, and we know 5 members of the NYPD were injured last night. The president of the Police Benevolent Association of the City of New York released a statement that said in part, last night was another shameful display from individuals who are more interested in brawling with each other, ripping up street signs, and hurling objects at cops than supporting their team.
Monday night was game 3 of the NBA Finals, and it was the first chance for a New York basketball team to host the NBA Finals game in New York City in several decades, and it didn't go as planned. So they decided, the fan base decided to act like turtle jerks when the game was over.
How about those next?
What it looked like TV.
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did you miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
Yeah, I can do all that shit, but bitch, I feel like doing my shit live. And then putting my shit out, and this how I want to do my shit. Fuck all that other shit, bro. I'll do that shit later. Baby mama from hell. It's funny. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch it. No, we gotta watch this shit. Birmingham brothers killed the lady that jumped and pistol whipped their mom.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
This evening and last night's mass shooting in West Birmingham
Shouldn't have been
that left
fucking
2
around.
people dead and 5 others injured after dozens of shots were fired near a home in the Sandusky neighborhood. ABC 33.
Last night, you can see dozens of bullet holes in the side of the home and cracked windows. Birmingham Police Department confirms many people have been taken in for questioning, but it's unclear if they have any leads.
We are actively working to see what transpired at this location. We won't sleep until we find out who's done this, who's caused this tragedy in this community.
When I saw the news, it was devastating and it was emotional for me.
I actually started calling her phone, blowing her phone up, because I seen her yesterday before the event. And I was blowing her phone up, calling her like, I'm still in shock. I don't even think this is real.
From that fatal shooting at an extended stay motel in Birmingham that happened Friday, the Jefferson County District Attorney has determined that shooting as justifiable. Out of Birmingham, where police are investigating the 3rd deadly shooting in 3 days.
Birmingham police say 2 people have been charged now for a deadly shooting over the weekend. Officers say Marcus and Nicholas Graham have been charged with murder for the death of Temporal Davis.
Man, we 2 weeks away from the summer. And Birmingham just had its deadliest weekend in 2026. One involving a mass shooting on Friday, leaving 2 dead and 7 shot. Another was a justifiable homicide involving a local rapper who was gunned down at a local hotel after trying to rob somebody. And the last murder took place in front of another family gathering, leaving a woman dead after recently coming home from an arrest a week prior that some say may have been connected to her demise. Not to mention, just hours before me doing this video, 2 brothers were arrested for a murder. And let's just say after doing research, I might got the motive. Today we go over these stories in chronological order, pay our respects to each victim, and see what each case stands today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So would that actually help? It's a banking app called Current with a bunch of wait, with man, $5 your money.
Listen, man, before you niggas get on this motherfucking shit, this current shit, you better look at the reviews, bitch. Not just the first couple ones at the top, but they motherfucking be. You want to hit the C more button, go all the way down. And if you don't want to do that, I'm going to tell you. It's numerous ratings saying you fuck with this shit, they don't tell you, but it's going to fuck your credit up. So if you pride on your credit, you want to keep your credit going up.
It handles everything in one app. I actually like the app myself. That's why I partner with them. Right now, they're giving away $75 for anyone who signs up using my link or scans QR code.
He likes the app because he partners with them, because they paying him to promote their shit. But if you do that, if you fuck that jump, he know his credit just went down. But they keep paying. What the fuck he need it for? That nigga don't need it. Nigga got 440K subscribers. Shit, can I get 40 of them? Can I get 40K of the business? Shit.
That's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-in page where you create an account. Just go through the normal steps to sign up. Enter your information, order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see an option to pop up. Enter the promo code FAMILY. That link unlocks $75.
Credit being
Let's check out the video. Over the weekend, a well-respected reporter who go by the name of Carol Robinson had created some controversy online after posting a local home that was the setting of a mass shooting that left 7 people shot and 2 dead. And before we go over the details of the mass shooting, the reason people was upset at Carol for posting this photo is because then people assumed it was possibly a trap house, the SPAC. And the people who lost their lives was good people, well-respected, and family don't deserve their names to be associated with the trap. But once you get past that, that photo could paint a vivid picture on allegedly why a drive-by shooting took place at that home. On June 4th, 2026, a mass shooting was near Birmingham's Sandusky neighborhood. 2 were dead and 5 others were injured, prompting an ongoing investigation and renewed calls from the community members to address gun violence. According to Birmingham Police Department, the officers responded to the 100 block of Holly Avenue shortly after 8:30 p.m. on reports of multiple people shot. When officers arrived, they found 7 adults suffering from gunshot wounds. Authorities later confirmed that 2 of the victims died from their injuries. The Jefferson County's coroner's office identified the victim as 50-year-old Bernard Dwayne Montez Watts, a well-known man in the community known for selling good watermelons. The second victim was identified as 33-year-old Diandra Young Johnson. She had a daughter and was a loving mom. May they both rest in peace and love condolences to their families. Police say preliminary evidence indicates some type of gathering was taking place when gunfire erupted. Investigators estimated more than 30 shots were fired during the incident. Police have not confirmed how many shooters may have been involved, but authorities described the scene as one marked by an extensive amount of gunfire.
Developments this evening in last night's mass shooting in West Birmingham that left 2 people dead and 5 others injured after dozens of shots were fired near a home in the Sandusky neighborhood. ABC 3340's Austin Pratt joins us live now from the scene of that shooting. And Austin, what do you see out there and what do you know now?
The gold is real, but so is the danger.
Glittering handfuls.
Muriel, this is actually as close as we've been able to get to the home where the shooting happened. The road in front of the property was blocked off last night. You can see dozens of bullet holes in the side of the home and cracked windows. Birmingham Police Department confirms many people have been taken in for questioning, but it's unclear if they have any leads.
We are actively working to see what transpired at this location. We won't sleep until we find out who's done this, who's caused this tragedy in this community.
Thursday night, just after 8:30, there were more than 30 shots fired near a home on the 100 block of Holly Avenue in Birmingham. 7 people were shot, with 2 dying from their injuries.
This morning when I saw the news, it was devastating and it was emotional for me.
50-year-old Bernard Watts died last night, and 33-year-old Deandra Johnson, we learned, passed away from her wounds this morning. I spoke with friends of Johnson today who are devastated by the news.
It was just heartbreaking to me. She leaves behind a little girl. It was just very sad to see this on Facebook and to know that she passed in that manner.
When I saw the news, I actually started calling her phone, blowing her phone up, because I seen her yesterday before the event. And I was blowing her phone up, calling her like, I'm still in shock. I don't even think this is real.
Details from BPD are slim at this time, but many people were taken in for questioning, and we know that no children were harmed in the shooting. The shooting falls in Councilwoman LaTanya Tate's district. She said in a statement to ABC 3340 in part, quote, "Today we're mourning another senseless tragedy that has taken 2 lives and impacted countless others. It shouldn't be like this, and we refuse to accept this as a recurring, unavoidable pain." And, quote, "One thing is certain, it will take every single citizen of the city standing in solidarity to put an end to this." With another mass shooting in Birmingham and so many lives forever changed, friends of the victims are begging for change in the city.
It's ridiculous. It really needs to stop. We need to make a change very soon. You know, should nobody go out and think they're going to be able to return to their kids or their loved ones. You know, you want to go out and have a good time with friends and family, and then this chaos breaks out. It's ridiculous.
We just need to come together. Like, all this killing is not necessary. We're taking these parents from these babies. Like, everybody just needs to just put the guns down and just come together. Think about the kids. Do it for the kids.
This is a developing story. We'll have more information on air and online as it becomes available. Live in Birmingham, Austin Pratt, ABC 3340 News.
Now, of course, looking at these pictures from the house, people in the comments was calling this the spot. Some people said it's been years since they've been there, assuming this place has been known for a long time. You see a piece of a couch on a front porch. You can only imagine so many people in one small house with that many bullets. It's a blessing only 7 was shot. The fatal June 6, 2026, Birmingham Police Department went to a local motel and would find 2 men suffering from gunshot wounds. One would later pass away, and the other, where police deemed this justifiable homicide. The victim was identified as Donovan Reed Hanbury, 20 years old, and 6 months ago he was arrested for receiving stolen property. Police say he was killed when he tried to rob another man. Before he was shot, or lost his life rather, he shot back. The second man, whose name has not been released, was taken to UAB hospital with life-threatening injuries. As of now, he survived.
Details tonight from that fatal shooting at an extended stay motel in Birmingham that happened Friday. The Jefferson County District Attorney has determined that shooting as justifiable. Authorities have identified the man killed as Donovan Hanbury. Investigators say Hanbury and the man who shot
in a brutal fashion just a week after getting arrested. I'm not sure when she came to Alabama. Involved a woman.
Hanbury shooter was taken to UAB with critical injuries.
The final fatal tragedy this past weekend in Birmingham, Alabama, involved a woman losing her life, being gunned down in brutal fashion just a week after getting arrested. I'm not sure when she came home, but just a week later, she would lose her life. 31 years old, she was arrested on May 20 of 2026. She was charged with aggravated assault, second non-family, other weapon. And so we clear, that means the alleged victim was not a spouse, relative, or domestic partner. Prosecutors claim a weapon was involved, though the specific type may not be identified in the charge description itself. And that's important, because yes, it was a woman allegedly, and authorities didn't release the name, but it's been rumored that the victim was jumped. And she had 2 sons that was highly pissed off, allegedly, about what took place. And not even 2 weeks after her arrest, the 2 brothers were arrested in connection with the deadly shooting in Birmingham over the weekend. The Birmingham Police Department said 24-year-old Marcus Antoine Graham and 27-year-old Nicholas Isaiah Graham were each charged with murder in connection with the death of Karmelo Davis. Davis was shot Saturday, June 6, 2026 in the 2400 block of Snapley Avenue, Southwest, shortly after 7:30 p.m. She rests in peace and love condolences to her family. Police said both men were taken into custody at the scene of the incident. They being held at the Jefferson County Jail without bond.
Out of Birmingham, where police are investigating the 3rd deadly shooting in 3 days. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Jarvis Robertson. Now, police were called out to the shooting in the Jones Valley neighborhood a little after 7:30 this evening. That is where we find WVTM 13's Brianna Cook. Brianna, I see that this is still an active scene behind you right now. Tell us, what have you learned?
Jarvis, this scene was active over the last 2 hours. Officers actually just started removing the police tape, but they were responding to a deadly shooting here on Snaverly Ave that has now left 1 woman dead. The shooting happened around 7:45. Officers found a woman unresponsive in a yard in critical condition. She was taken to UAB hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Investigators say they believe an altercation happened earlier, which led to this evening's shooting, and this makes the 3rd shooting this week. Darrell Freeman with the Birmingham Police says they are actively working to try to reduce crime.
Over the past few days, we've had homicides, we've seen things happen, and we do want to emphasize that we are currently working. We're going to continue working to reduce crime and do everything that we can to mitigate any issues in the city of Birmingham.
Now, this is still a very active investigation, but police say that they do have 2 men detained and are being questioned at the Birmingham Police Headquarters. We're going to be keeping you updated online and on air. Reporting live in Birmingham, Brianna Cook, WVTM 13.
You know, sometimes you might stumble upon a comment that say, fam. And you say, rest in peace all the time to these victims. Hey, fam, I'm going to be real. This world crazy. This could be any of us. Any of our loved one, our family member, our friend, our neighbor. With that being said, we got emotions mixed with actions, lies mixed with the truth. You just never know these days. So it's a priority for me to send my respect. With that being said, we talked about 3 stories in the span of 72 hours involving 4 victims on 3 different shooters. 1, a get-together, a local home, multiple shots during a drive-by, 7 shot, 2 dead. The next, an aspiring rapper who was gunned down during a robbery at a local motel. And in return, his shooter or his killer will not be facing any charges after he was shot as well. And the last, a woman who was gunned down after being released from jail or at least getting arrested, not even 2 weeks prior. And now it's being rumored that the victim in that case, 2 sons that took matters in their own hands. It's an unfortunate situation, but if those rumors are true, man, everybody not playing about their parents. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Go to your room. Mama needs to get her guns.
I'll be back.
How long has it been here, Celeste? You need to get over your shit, soldier.
I like.
Nobody wins when the family feuds.